Cows are at the far end of the field this morning. Let's do a stroll through the cows. Hopefully there's a new calf out here today. Man, are we gonna go 3 days without any calves being born? Sure hope not. Hey, Buns. Where's that cripple calf? I gotta do something with him today, I think. Not right this second, but today. Maybe when it warms up a bit. Juicy. Nothing here, nothing there. Oh man. Huh. Nothing there. A few more cows over this way. Hey, 2-4. Hurry up and calve. Let's get this done. 2-4 still has to calve. Oh, this is frustrating. Nothing new out here. Nothing. No new calves out here either. Huh. Hey. Lost the post there. Better pick that up. Probably lost it out of the post pounder when I was putting those few posts along the electric fence here. Wood posts. Oh, better pick that one up. Well, got that post in the box. There's a couple more cows over this way. Yeah, there's nothing going here. What the heck? And this girl still has to calve right here. Hey, 6:59. When are you gonna calve? Hey? Let's get her done. This is frustrating. Yeah, nothing. No new calves out here. I ain't even gonna check that heifer in the corral yet, or this morning, because she wasn't even close to bagged up yesterday, so there's no way she's gonna have calved last night. She'll be late. She might not calve till May, actually. Well, I guess let's go on to another job. Okay, I found a piece of bubble wrap for that 1/4 calf to tape his bottom, the bottom joint. Put the bubble wrap around, tape it as tight as I can get it. I don't think I have any duct tape or anything here. Duct tape or Gorilla Tape would work good. I don't think I got any here. It'd be at my house. Let me think. So I found some duct tape. Well, actually, it's T-Rex tape. Ferociously strong tape. Got the bubble wrap. Let's go try find that 1/4 calf. See if we can do something with the front joint there, or lower joint. Get him walk. Oh, I bet you that's him laying right there still. Okay, I got him. I had to use the calf hook to catch him. I couldn't hardly catch the big guy here. Man, he's got big shoulders or something. Or anyway, so this is what I do. Take bubble wrap first, and then duct tape, Gorilla Tape, T-Rex tape, whatever kind of tape. And just tape it as tight as you can get it. See, now that joint can't really bend right here now. Both, and you can't just put tape on his legs. They grow so fast that when you take the tape off, it just rips the hair out. Ask me how I know. So I use bubble wrap first, and I even took splints and taped splint on each side to keep it straight, but tape itself is strong enough. So let's get him up and see how he does. Hey, big guy. We'll call him Socks. He might be hard to catch in about a week. Can't leave it on more than a week because they grow so fast, right? That looks better. I just hope I can catch him in 5 days or so. Like I say, not more than a week. They just grow too fast. But while I was taping him up, I looked over there and I seen a cow. See that cow there? Can see water bag hanging, or is that cleanings already? Did she calve? Let's go drive over there and take a look. That's good. I think that guy he'll do a little better now. He's walking normal now. Well, maybe not. That higher joint is bending a little too easy. But now with the bottom joint solid, he might correct itself. I sure hope so anyway. We'll keep an eye on him. Seeding doesn't start for 3 weeks or so yet. Keep a close eye on him. Grab that calf hook before I forget. Oh, he's a big calf. Holy frick. Monster calf. I didn't realize he was that big when I jacked him out, but actually, put this guy this way so the hook doesn't get hooked on everything and go grab it out of the truck. I've had that before. I've seen the calf laying there with no mother and thought, oh, perfect. I'll get the hook out real quick. Because it was an old calf and it got away on me to tag it, you know. So I thought, perfect, I'll grab the hook quickly, just in case it, gets up and tries to run away. I still got, 8 feet of reach with that hook. And had the hook inside the box, tried pulling the hook out real quick. Got hooked on everything trying to get it out and made a bunch of ruckus in the way it ran away. Anyway. Let's go check that cow, see if she calved or what's going on. Where'd that cow go? She must have marched over that. Oh, there she is right there. Let's see it hanging. Let's go get her number. Pure black. Oh, that's 016. The feet and Yeah, the feet look normal. Hey, girl. Check out those hooves. The hooves look, yeah, it looks normal, pointing down. We'll give her a bit, come back, and hopefully she'll have had it on her own. Where'd socks go? Or boots? Call them boots? Or what should we call them? Boots or socks? Oh, there he is. Standing right here, kind of funny. Yeah, he's goofy. I don't know what's wrong with him. I can't tape the top joint either, because then he wouldn't be able to lay down. Well, hopefully with the bottom joint solid, he'll kind of correct itself, kind of thing. Big fella. And that's a big calf. Back to this thing. I got a hold of somebody at Rocky Mountain Equipment in town. Apparently, diffs, I asked about the diffs and planetaries in this thing. Hy-Tran. Can you believe that? Hydraulic oil? That doesn't make any sense to me. I would have assumed 80, 90 gear oil or some kind of synthetic gear oil. But nope, he said Hy-Tran is all that calls for. So I don't have a, to get oil in there. How the heck do you, I guess if you had a jug, smaller jug, and a flexible funnel, like you could do it. But I don't have the, the pump you put on top of your 5-gallon pail. That's in gear oil. I guess I could just switch it over, but just check both diffs. Oil level, they're good. Just got to figure out a way to get some oil in that planetary, and then we'll check the other two. Because we got the back one, it was good. Okay, how am I going to do this? Okay, so I just used a different pail. Same pump as the gear oil. But just pumped a little bit of Hy-Tran through the pump and whatever. I don't think it's going to hurt much. But the level is right there. Just going to give that a minute or so. See if it goes down a bit. And top it up if it does. Well, it's been a couple minutes. That level didn't really go down a whole lot. But we'll top her up, put the plug in, good enough. That planetary is good. Now let's drive it ahead a bit. Yeah, we don't got to go very far ahead, and then that one will be lined up. And we'll top that one up. Did I say top this one up? I meant check it. That's about good enough. We'll check this one now. Yeah, he's good. Kind of made a mess of that one. We got her all cleaned up there. One more to check. This one here. Gotta go ahead a little bit. Be lined up. How's that? Oh, almost a little too far forward. I'll back it up just a hair. That's pretty well dead on the money there. Let's give this one a check. Okay, there's nothing coming out, but I can see the level is right there, so we're good. Well, that's it. The tractor's 100% ready to go, I think. All the fluids are good. It's greased. Ready to go. I'm gonna just shut it off right here. So, I think this thing's pretty well ready to start seeding. Well, no, there was the bigger hoses I should have checked into. I don't think I could just cut it and put it back on the tower. The hose would probably be too short. I guess I could try it. Worst case is too short, I have to go buy a new hose. And there's a few more of the white hoses there, the smaller ones, going to the shanks, that could be replaced, but they don't have to be, sort of thing. But I think I'll just replace them before seeding starts, and I shouldn't have any trouble during seeding. But I got to run to town for more hose. But I just got a comment this morning from somebody saying, I switched my hoses from the white ones to the black ones, and no more cracking. Well, maybe I should try the black hoses. In a way, I kind of like the white ones, because you can see that, well, not really. But if you're using treated wheat, you can see the hoses turn pink. And you know it's flowing, but after a while, you wouldn't know it's flowing because it's gonna stay pink, right? Like, so it doesn't. I guess maybe I'll check into the black hose. Try it. What's it gonna hurt? Well, I'm gonna run to town, grab some of that air seeder hose. I'm gonna try and get black stuff this time. But let's rip through the cows here quickly. Find that cow that was calving earlier. And if she hasn't had it by now, well, then she's probably got troubles. But hopefully it's all good, and put a button on it, and away we go. Let's go find her. That might be her laying there straight ahead. Easy, girl. Easy. Bull calf. Right on. You had it on your own. Perfect. She had it on her own. We'll get her marked in the book here. 016, pure black male. There we go. 7 left. 6 cows and not 1 heifer. Well, I'm going to run to town, have lunch with the wife, grab some supplies while I'm in town. So we'll meet back out at the farm there. A couple hours, a few hours, whatever. Sound good? Okay. What the heck is that out there? How dry is this? Oh, it's not. What's this? Better get that out of there before the drill goes over it. Well, guess what I forgot when I was in town? Went for lunch with the wife. Totally sidetracked. Forgot to go get the air seeder hose for the drill there. That was really the biggest reason I was going to town in the first place, was to get the air seeder hose. Holy man. Well, I'll make that ear tag for that calf that was just born today. And then the wife's going to be here right away. We decided to sort off a few of these replacement heifers, like a handful of them or so. I thought I needed all of them as replacements, but it turns out I don't. I was doing some math last few days here over and over and over, and we've deemed it that we don't need to keep all those calves as replacements. So we're going to dig out a handful of them or so, the ones that I don't want. I know there's a couple small frame girls in there that I don't really care for, so we're going to sort them out today while the wife can help, and then tomorrow I'll take them to the auction mart. And they can just go in with this cesarean heifer right by the barn here till tomorrow, and I can sort that one heifer out of them quite easily tomorrow by myself. So make this tag, and then we're going to do some sorting. Okay, so what we're going to do, well, the wife's got them coming now. We're going to bring them out of that corral down this alleyway down here. They'll stop here. Then we'll use this gate as catch, the ones we're going to sell, buy on the ones that are going to stay. Super simple. Okay, we had a little accident here. One of the butcher steers walked right up this way the wife got confused which way I meant to divert them. Anyway, the one butcher steer is right up in the squeeze chute area. That's okay, he can stay there. Close the crowding tub. So now the ones we're going to sell are going to come up this way. And the rest, and the ones we're going to keep are going to go right by, down the alley, back into that corral where they were. Frickin' heifers, once one goes, they all go. Wife couldn't stop them. Easy, girlies. We're not selling those ones. Well, that's it. We got them all sorted, didn't even yell at each other. Hey, Serena? Well, me and the wife decided to come check these cows. She wants to go through them while we're out here. Let's go find socks or boots. Or what do you guys think we should call them? Let me know in the comments. And checked out one cow that calved earlier today. See how she's doing with her calf. Nothing new there. Is this him here? He looks like a big calf. Yeah, that's him there. Hey, big guy. You gonna get up? How do you like them socks, buddy? Oh, don't trip. See, he looked kind of normal there. I think he'll straighten out. See, he looks normal now. Oh yeah, he'll be all right. What about these girlies? No, those calves are tagged. Well, where's that one that just calved today? Haven't seen her yet. She's got to be around here somewhere. There's a bunch over straight up there. So check that. These calves are tagged. Nothing new here. Pretty sure. Yeah, nothing new. I was a little bit concerned with that calf earlier on. That's that 920. But his nose is not bright red now. So obviously he's getting milk. And then I seen him running around bucking the one day, so he's totally fine. All right, over this way. Hey, 710. Still just chilling, eh? No calf. This is the old pet cow. Hey girl. 2017, what's going on? Oh, she wants oats. Better grab a mouthful and then we'll take off. Juicy. Hey, Juicy. Where's your calf hiding? Oh, there's 2-4. Hey, 2-4. What are you waiting for? Let's get this done. Well, that one cow that calved must be...
There's some back there.
Must be here somewhere. Is this her? No, I don't think this is her. Yeah, these are all tagged. That little girl will probably get kept as a replacement this fall. Well, where's that one that just calved? She must be up here, maybe. Doesn't really matter. I'm not going to tag the calf yet, but I'm just wondering how it's doing. Oh, there's one way up ahead by itself here. Maybe that's her. Hey, Pat. Hey, have you seen 016? No? I can't find her. Wondering how her calf's doing. Hey, you want some oats? Let's give her some oats. Come here, Pat. Come here. Settle down. I can't even grab a pail without her. Well, I don't know where that 016 went, the one that calved earlier today there. I don't know where it went. We'll drive around a little more, I guess. Oh, I think we just, yeah, there she is. How the heck did we miss her? First cow right there, calf sucking. Hey, girls. Oh, yeah, he's doing fine. Sucking. Perfect. We'll leave him alone. Get out of here. Joe, little guy. Oh, there's Pop-Tart and her calf. Hey, Pop-Tart. Well, there's 1-4's mom, or the cow, and with her calf finally. She never did come around when I put the socks on him this morning. Or the boots. That's funny. Just seen something here in the dirt. Right there. What is that? Another one of these band things or whatever that is. Well, I was going to wait till I got the Magnum back home from my house. Put a bale in that feeder right beside the barn there. But I should stop being lazy, and I'm just going to unhook the hay buster while the wife's here. She's going to swing the gates for me, put a bale in by the barn. And you know, while we got the Massey unhooked, I wonder if I should hook up to the swing auger and unload the peat at the same time. I will see. Well, there's that red heifer that has not calved yet. Still hasn't calved. Okay, we'll cut the net wrap off this bale. There, we got her in the feeder right there. And we got to ever so carefully back out of here. Just right. Because that gate's right there, and then this panel's right there. It's such an awkward thing. I got to set this up a little better. It's just so handy to have a bale feeder right there, though. Okay, now we got to back up. We got to back up so that tire misses the corner of the barn, but yet the front tire misses this one. There we go. There we go. Crank her back this way. We got to have the bucket high enough to miss the krill, but low enough for the power line. Man. Yeah, so I had an idea. One day I was thinking, how could I set it up so it's way easier to get to that bale feeder? And this is what I was thinking. So right here, from that post to roughly that post, or however long it would be for a 16-foot gate, or even a 14-foot gate, have two gates, right? Because this is our alleyway. This is our alleyway to load the cows, right? Up this way to the stock trailer. But what if I took this apart and had two swinging gates here, and I could just drive right in from here, dump the bale in, back out with the hay buster on and everything? If there was a cow in here with, mothering up a calf or something, it wouldn't work very good. But it's easy to shuffle her around. Because I got to shuffle cows around that are on that side anyway. So I might do that in the future, maybe this summer. It's two more gates, and might have to pound a post however long you want the gates. The only thing is your alleyway would be wiggly, you know what I mean? Wiggly. I don't know, it was just a thought that I had. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be a lot handier, I know that. I might do that this summer, we'll see, I guess. I gotta go buy 2 more gates though, but man, that'd be handy. Wouldn't even have to unhook the hay buster anymore to get a bale in there. That sounds pretty good actually. It'd be so handy. Well, let's go hook onto the swing auger. That trail into the bins there, it's dry enough. The peat's not super clean anyway, so go hook onto the auger, get that barley offloaded for the peat. Let's fire up the peat first. Let it warm up, air up, as we're setting up the auger, and we'll walk back, get the peat, it'll work out good. Okay. Let's try to get this sucker in the bin. I'm gonna go open the lid first, I guess. And I swear it takes longer to hook up, just to hook up the auger, than it does to unload. All I got is, how many? Oh, 550 bushels of barley. Okay, I gotta climb this bin, so there's no rope on it. It broke off and I haven't put one on yet. All right, see if we can get this auger in there. I think that's got her. Yeah, that should work. The way the lid's set up on the bin's kind of turned the wrong way. It's kind of goofy. Take a look. See, the lid's kind of opens towards the auger. I know what you're thinking. Set the auger up more of an angle like this way, right? Well, I can't really do that because there's mud holes right here. I mean, I guess I could have got it a little bit more of an angle, but somewhere have the tractor out here, but it don't matter. That's got her, I think it'll work. Okay. Lower down the swing, fold it out, swing it out, mark it, so I know where to drive. You know what? Let's move the load auger first. It doesn't need to be out in the middle here anymore. I just put it here because it's all full of snow. Last time I used this. We'll move it way out of the way somewhere. Move it way over there right beside the step deck. Park it right along the step deck there. That'll work good. There. Looking good. Way out of the way. I like that. Oh, is there enough room to swing in here and drive in there with the... Oh, yeah. Tons of room. Won't have to move the drill or nothing. I'll come in this way. Swing way around. Come around and swoop in there. And it's drying up pretty quick. This used to be water like 2 days ago, or yesterday maybe there was a little bit of water there. It's all dried up now. Be seeding before we know it. You know, I'd like an auger with a hydraulic swing lift, and you know what I mean? But at the same time, this ain't that bad. 7 more months till sledding season starts. Gotta stay in shape somehow. There, I got that little pile of straw, tuft of straw. That tuft of straw, hopefully I can see that when I pull in here with the peat. That'll line it up right about right there, center of the trailer right there. Let's go get the peat. Yeah, this is what I was worried about here, these mud holes. I've been trying to fill these holes in with clay and stuff, but they just keep pounding out. I don't know. Might just have to bite the bullet and put a whole bunch of gravel in here or something, big 2-inch gravel. Because this is pretty annoying, these holes in here. It takes forever to dry up, and then when it rains, it's just slimy, and these holes fill with water right away, and it sucks. You line her up properly. I think we're a little far away. Son of a crap. Come on. I think it'll still work though. When I back up, I'll cut it inwards a bit. We'll be all right. How's that? Beauty. Perfect. Trickle some drain to make sure it's going. Look up there. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. So my plan this spring is to seed the wheat here at our farm, then switch to this barley. And the barley I'm going to seed is right here, right here, and over there on both sides of our driveway. It's only about 130-ish acres. And after I get the barley done here, go down to my in-laws that I rent from them, some land I rent from them, finish off the wheat, and then switch to canola down there, come back up to our farm here, finish seeding canola, done. The reason I want to do it that way is so that start with the wheat first here, obviously, and then before I go down to the in-laws, do this little bit of barley, so that come harvest time, it gives me a jump start on harvest. I'll be combining this barley end of August or so. I did that a couple years ago. It worked out pretty good. It gives me a jump start on harvest, right? I like that. That's it. All that for that. Well, put the solder away, I guess. Okay. Let's get her unhooked. Feels like we just hooked up to it. Oh yeah, because we did. Okay. So I was thinking, while the peat's over here, there's a nice dry, kind of soft piece of grass right back over there. Let's back the peat up over there, park it there for a while, or at least until I get her greased up. So I got to grease the grain trailer and the truck, and it's a lot more comfortable laying in grass than it is gravel. So exactly what we're going to do. We'll back it up over there, and leave it there until I get her greased up. There. Lid is closed. Well, you see the air conditioning's not working in this truck right now. We're gonna have to add a few cans of refrigerant when I do the oil change on it. Okay, what's next? Oh, go hook the Massey onto the hay buster, grab a bale with the hay buster, and go shred it for the calves along the fence line feeder. Okay, the first thing we got to do is take off this, the top tongue on the tractor. I needed it on there for the auger because the auger was only a single tongue. The hay buster is a double. And you can leave it on there, but going through dips and stuff, it will not flex enough and you'll just bust the pin. So you just can't have a double tongue on the tractor and a double tongue on the implement. It doesn't work. So take that off, get her hooked up. Holy crap! Backed it up first try. It's like perfect. Check it out. It's like dead on the money. Look at this. That don't happen very often. I think I've done that one other time in my life. There. Got a bale shredded for the calves there. But as I was shredding that hay along the fence line feeder, I just reminded myself that the feed box is empty. And I pretty much need the grain vac to fill the feed box. That's the easiest way to fill it. And before I hooked onto the hay buster, I should have filled the feed box. Totally forgot. I'm not going to unhook it now and do all that. I'm not going to bother. I should have the Magnum back here tomorrow sometime. So I'll fill the feed box tomorrow or whatever. But to give the calves their oats for the day, we'll just shuttle it right from the bin. Just fill pails at the bin and drive over and do it that way for today. And speaking of that, we may as well do that right now. There. They got their oats for the day. Almost forgot, they don't get as much anymore because there's a handful less in there. So, well, what's next on the list to do? Grease the peat, grain wagon. We'll grease the peat, I guess. Okay, we'll start with the grain trailer. One thing I've learned, don't go crawling underneath the truck without a full tube of grease in the grease gun. Because you'll get halfway done the drive line and then you're out of grease. You got to crawl out from underneath there, you know what I mean? It's just, you're a lot better off to go in with a full tube of grease in the grease gun and you'll get her all, and you don't have to crawl back underneath there. But let's start with the grain trailer here. The trailer's greased, but I noticed one of the axle hubs here is low on oil. Have to get some oil in there. But it's close enough to supper time. So before I crawl underneath the peat or do anything else, I'm gonna run home for supper. Why don't we meet back here in an hour or two or so? Oh man. Holy man, am I getting fired up to get seeding. Aren't you? And where were we on this thing? Oh yeah. Axle hub. Which one needed oil now? Man, oh man, did I eat a lot for supper. Check out this tomahawk steak the wife cooked. Right? Anyway, let's get back to work here. There was actually, that front one was low, and this back one was just a hair low, so I topped him up too. Okay, I think that's got her. Axle hubs are all good all the way around here. Greased. Now it's onto the truck, I believe. I'm trying to grease the front end so that the grease gun runs empty. Put a new tube in, then crawl underneath it at the back, start at the drive line at the back and work your way up to the front. So if I go crawl underneath it now, I'll run out of grease halfway through and then I got to come out, come back in, you know what I mean? So there's a couple more grease points here and that's it. And if there's grease gun still has grease in it, I'll have to go find something else to grease so that I run out. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more here, Zerks, and then that's it. Probably won't run out of grease because they don't take much. But we'll do them and see how much is left. Well, just like I thought, I got the whole front of the truck greased here. And there's still grease left in the grease gun. I guess I'll just go grease the land roller or something, because the drill's all done. Yeah, the drill's all done. Wow, that's awesome. The drill's already greased. Wow. Frickin' rights. Yeah, the Massey or the land roller or whatever will have to be greased too, so I'll just go burn the rest of the grease gun out on the land roller. Well, the battery's finally going dead too. So before I crawl underneath it, I'll have to put a... Oh, I don't have another battery with me. I wonder if I got a charger here to charge it up a bit. Which is quite surprising because I greased the drill, the stagger, the front of this, and the battery's finally starting to go dead now. And this grease gun was in the service truck all winter. I forgot it in there. And it's just going dead now. I can't believe it. I thought it would have been wrecked being in the cold all winter, but still working, so. Anyway, we'll should be enough juice to finish the tube off, and then we'll go charge it up. Yeah, we'll burn up the rest of that tube on the land roller here on the old Mandaco. Was there a missing tire on this thing? Well, that tire looks flat. Because it is. What? Oh, it's off the bead and everything. What the heck? Huh. Well, not that it matters right now, but like... Well, that's a different tire. That's an old tire anyway. Okay, you know what? Okay. So this one was replaced just last year. You can see it's fairly new, with the knob still on there. That's okay. I'll replace this one with a good heavy duty tire like that one, and then shouldn't have any problems. How about the front ones? Are they? No, just this one. I replaced him and that was it. Oh, it's a little wet here still. These ones, they're still okay shape. He seems a little low. Well, anyway, we're not really worried about air pressures right now. We'll just burn up the rest of that tube on the land roller here and go back to the heat. We're just about it. Oh, she quit. Hopefully the grease gun is empty. It was just about empty before it quit there. Yeah, there's not much grease left. That's gonna have to do because the battery's pretty well toast. Well, that battery for the grease gun's gonna need at least a half an hour to charge. So let's rip out to the cows at last light here before it gets dark. Take a stroll through them, see if there's any action. Hopefully there's another cow that calved. What the heck is that? Man, what is with today finding all these trinkets? That's a piece of steel pipe or galvanized pipe or something. Wow. Man, look at the stuff I'm finding when the snow's melted. Okay, let's go to the cows. Hey, cows. Okay, I sure hope there's a new one out here, or another new one. Get this calving over with. There's a nice little heifer calf. I like those blaze or the brockles. Gives them character. Okay, nothing going on over there. Those two are just grazing. Let's go over to these. Where's she marching to? Looks like she's on a mission. Oh, these cows are just grazing. No action here. New. These birds. What are they doing here? Hey, girls. What they're doing. Well, we'll go up here. Nothing here. There's 2-4. She hasn't calved yet. Hey, 2-4. Still no calf, hey? What's this girl doing over here? That's not a new, no, that's not. 723, I think her number is. Yep. There you go. She calved quite a while ago. Okay. Well, back over here. This girl here hasn't calved yet either. 1-1. She's bagging up though. She might be next. 1-1. Remember that number. 1-1. She might calve next. Who's this girl? 929. She hasn't calved yet either. What is there, six cows on here left to calve? No, one heifer. 7 total. And here's another cow that hasn't calved. 659. Hey, girl. She's not really bagging up though. She should be a little while yet. Hey, Juicy. Nothing here, nothing here. Nothing. Those calves are tagged. What this guy, her girl. And another cow that hasn't calved yet, 710. What you waiting for, 710? Let's get her done. Okay, well, they're all good. Burn over this way. See if anything's new over there. Who's that? Did we drive by her? I don't remember. We better zip over there, see who that is. I don't remember driving by her. I'm sure we did. Move her out sometimes. Get mixed up. Who is that? Oh, that's 811. Yeah, she's calved quite a while ago too. Okay. This girl is the oats hog. 20 bucks says we'll drive up to this cow right here. And when I stop, she'll be reaching in the truck box. Hey, girl. You burping or what? See? That's funny. Okay. Zip over here. calves are all tagged. There's a little calf right there. A little coyote, so that is. Oh man. I like her. She'll probably be a replacement this fall. And there's the mother to that little calf, that red white face. Hey, 640. Okay. Nothing. There's a couple down by the calf huts, by the straw there. Let's go down there and see what's going on. Oh, look who it is. Twinkle toes, or socks, or boots. Hey, big guy. What do you think? Bow-legged like that. I wonder what... I don't know if he's going to correct himself. At least the lower joint is not folding over on him now, but see how that leg, those legs kind of fold outwards? That's weird. Huh. I don't know if there's anything else a guy can do for that guy. Because if I bubble wrap the whole front leg and tape it tight so that it doesn't bend, how does he lay down? I don't know if that's gonna work. There's a few over here. Where'd that girly go that just calved today? I never did see her on this loop. Well, there's Juicy. She come down here now. What the heck? She was way up there, wasn't she? Juicy, huh? Well, I guess I'll ring them and tag that calf that was born today. Tomorrow. Do that tomorrow. Well, I didn't see nothing happening out here. I guess I gotta get some gas in this truck. Might be too dark to finish greasing the peat the time that battery's charged up. I guess we'll see. Well, there's that guy that was born today right there. She must have been thirsty and come for water. Hey, girls. Looks like he's doing okay. Well, let's get out of here, I guess. Put some gas in the Uptown truck. Well, it's been about a half an hour. Got the battery off the charger. It's not quite fully charged. It's got 2 lights instead of 3, but 2 is quite a bit. Let's go back to the peat and see if we can finish greasing that truck. I think just the drive line's left, really. Yeah, just the drive line, and then your what the hell, slack adjusters and all that stuff too, I guess. Might be too dark, but let's go try it. I can't see a thing underneath here. Unless I use the light off my phone. Guess I could do that to get her done. There's no rush to get her done though. I don't need the truck for a while, but I guess while I'm laying underneath here. Wow. That wasn't that easy. I've never greased it in the dark before. Got her though. Okay, well that's not a job done. What is next? Oh, oil change on the peat. That's got to get done too. I just do it every spring, whether it needs it or not. I'm sure it doesn't. It doesn't get that many hours anymore, but do it anyway. Oil's not that expensive, and a filter. But that'll be another day. I'm not going to do that now. There. Maybe change the engine oil on this old girl maybe tomorrow. Run it around to the yard. Change the engine oil on it. Everything needs engine oil change. The Massey, the Magnum, the Pete. Not the Stagger, it's already done. Because when they did the bearing roll on it, obviously they put new engine oil in it. All the oils are good on the Stagger. The drill's pretty well ready to go. Just a few more hoses, I think, I want to replace on it. And, oh, the bigger hoses at the tower there. I was going to see if I could just cut it off and rejoin it there at the tower, but it might be too short. That'll be tomorrow's job or another day. I'm not doing that in the dark. There's no need for it. What can I do now? Not really a whole lot I can do in the dark right now. Just finished checking the cows. I guess I could walk to the corral there and see what that heifer's doing. Let's do that. Let's see what that heifer's doing. You know what we're going to do before we go home tonight? We're going to put the battery charger in the old white. In the old white here. The old 125 workhorse. Because I got a comment on this tractor the other day. I guess it was a little while ago now, but somebody commented about it. You should get the old white fired up. I said, yeah, I wouldn't mind, but it doesn't really get used a whole lot anymore. But put it on the grain vac, he says. And you know, which is positive here? Well, that's negative. There we go. It's actually not a bad idea. Then I don't need to wait for the Magnum to get back to load the feed box tomorrow. And if I left it on the grain vac, it would get used here and there. And get some use out of this old girl. It's been parked for the last 3 years, I think. 2. Going on 3 years, I guess. Haven't used it. It's kind of been a shame just sitting, having it parked. I'd kind of like to use it here and there, just, Certainly ain't selling it, that's for sure. It's been in the family since new. Not our family, but Dad's cousin. I'm sure he bought it new, and then he died. And then Dad bought it from his sale, and then we've owned it ever since. I'm sure Dad's cousin bought it new. I could be wrong, though. I'm not too sure, but either way, I'm not selling it ever, so. Okay. Yeah, let's put her on trickle charge all night and see if we can get her going tomorrow or something. Okay, low. There. We'll let that sit overnight. And hopefully she'll start tomorrow. Let's go walk through those heifers. Is that pet heifer right here at the front? Yeah, I think she is. She's right here. Hey, girly. Still no calf, hey? Well, that actually doesn't surprise me. You're not even bagging up yet. But it looks like these girls are going to be getting kicked out maybe even tomorrow. There's a little bit of hay left in the feeder there. Not that much. Is this water running over or what? Why is it so wet right there? Hey, Bull. Or is it just wet from just because it's... No, it wasn't running over. It was... What are you doing, Bull? Feeder's almost empty. Yeah, I bet you by tomorrow afternoon, evening, well, yeah, I bet you there's not a lot of hay left in there. What do you think, girl? You gonna have this calf ever, or what do you didn't abort, did you? No, she's got a big belly. There's a calf in there still. You can see her. She's fairly wide. Well, I'm not going to bother walking through them. Pretty cows at the feeder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all the calves are there. What? Everything looks good. All right then. Well, got those heifers, or replacement heifers, dug out. I just stuck them with the cesarean heifer for now, and then tomorrow I'll just cut that cesarean heifer out of there and take that handful of calves to the auction mart. I think prices are still good, so that's going to help. A little bit of cash flow at the same time. Yeah, I kind of thought I needed to keep all those replacements, but I was doing some math last few nights here and double checking, triple checking, and no, I don't really need them. Matter of fact, I might even, I think I was telling you guys that already, I might even trim the herd down even a little bit more this coming fall. We'll see how things go, I guess, this summer. If we get decent rain, pastures hold up okay, well then maybe not downsize any, but I just, it sucks overgrazing your pastures, and then the next year it suffers even more because you overgraze it the year before, and then it just, it's not good to do that. We normally do that. I'm trying to not do that, now, because it just sucks. You overgraze in that year, and then it suffers the next year, and then if the next year after you overgrazed it, it's a dry year, then you're in trouble, and I hate that. But then on a good year, there's more than enough grass, and you start thinking, geez, I didn't utilize that land that well. I could have, got some more revenue out of it, and then it's a vicious circle, really. But it's that's farming, I guess, eh? Well, this might actually work out really good if I can get that old white fired up. Yeah, I'll hook it onto the grain vac and just leave it hooked onto the grain vac. That'll be handier than hell. Have it hooked onto the grain vac, and anytime I need to load the feed box, the old white will be ready to go. Now that it's warm out, I don't need to park it where I got to plug it in anymore, so yeah. But I think I'm going to go home. And if you've made it this far into the video, thanks for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.